Basement Bookers Podcast.
What's up, Bookiverse? Rich the Riz here at the Basement Bookers Podcast. I just wanted to offer a quick medical update since I was unable to compete last week. I was at least ineligible to be on the show last week. I was in transit. True story. I was in transit from a local medical facility, a hospital, if you will. It was actually a hospital. I'll tell you all about it. All right, so 3:30 in the morning, I got up to go to the bathroom, and I had palpitations. So I was staying with family and my girlfriend, and of course, they're the type of people, they wouldn't let me ignore this. This has been something that I've been dealing with for 10 years, give or take. Um, and they wouldn't let me ignore it anymore. So my aunt drives me to the ER. I am admitted immediately. Right? Like within 2 minutes of me walking into the ER, they're telling me I'm admitted, bringing me to a bed to get an EKG. Uh, Long story short, it turns out I was in the hospital for 12 hours. I didn't sleep, right? Um, I have a condition called Wolff Parkinson White syndrome, or just WPW. Basically, there's a little bit of an electrical short circuit in my heart. Um, it's a little rare, but it is curable. It is fixable. Okay, what happens is there's a node at the top of the heart that sends out electrical pulse to the whole heart, but it tells the top two chambers to pump. The signal continues down to a node in the middle of the heart that tells the bottom two chambers to pump. But what happens in Wolff Parkinson White, the there's extra tissue that connects that node at the top that sends the signal around to the bottom, and so the bottom two chambers are getting extra signals to pump, causing the palpitations. So I am scheduled to go for an ablation, which will singe off some of the extra tissue, breaking the connection, and with a 95+% success rate, curing me. Okay, so I want to thank everyone that reached out, everyone that sent you messages of concern. Thank you, I appreciate it. Basement Jared, thank you so much for holding down the fort last week, doing it on your own. It's not easy. We know this. I know this. So, thank you very much, bro. Thank you also to the folks at Central State Hospital for noticing a little blip on EKG. Um, Literally just the tiniest of blips. If you go to Wikipedia, look up WPW syndrome, you'll see how minor it seems. They said if I hadn't come at 4:30 in the morning, they might not have noticed it. So sometimes maybe some folks I know believe that things happen for a reason the way they do. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Like I said, I've had this for 10 years. It's a congenital condition, so I've had it since birth, but it typically starts to present at around age 10. For me, it started in my early mid 30s, maybe even earlier. I don't know. I drank a long time. Could have happened while I was drunk, and I just didn't register it. Whatever the case may be. Um, Long story short, that's a fail, but whatever. Uh, I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay. Thank you all for your concern. Sorry I missed the show last week, but like I said, Jared did a great job. Jared did a tremendous job as he always does. He is a fantastic uh, podcast partner to have. He's a great mind. He is super creative. I'm happy to have him as a friend and as a podcast partner um, for as long as both of those have been true. That being said, I don't want to keep you any longer. I don't have a Jerry to throw this to, but keep in mind the match of life scheduled for one fall. So make it count. Go see the doctor when something's wrong.